Welcome to Children's Digital Church. Again, my name is Preston.
And I'm Signora.
And we thank you for tuning in once again. Today's lesson is going to be about service. Now, service is when you help someone that's in need. For example, when your mother cooks you that yummy meal, she's serving you. Also, when your brother clean up your whole room, that's another type of service. Lastly, when your father fix you that favorite toy that you've been missing out on, that's another service.
And why do we serve others? You see, Jesus was the ultimate example of service on his time on earth when he actually willingly gave up his life for us. So because of this, we serve those around us to honor his example. And also, it really pleases God when we think of others before ourselves. Now we're going to see how even one act of service can have a really big impact, okay? So this here is a domino, but we're just going to call it a toy. And this toy's name is Brian. And it's recess time, and Brian has lots and lots of toys to play with. However, his friends here, they don't have any toys to play with, so they're really sad. So Brian wants to actually perform an act of service by sharing his toys with his friends. So Brian's going to go and share with them.
All right, Brian starts to share his toys.
Wow!
Did you guys see that?
So many great things happened because Brian decided to share his toys.
Yes, he made all of these kids happy that they was able to play.
Yes, he gained new friends and was able to please God because God is happy when we help others.
Yes, and he was also able to share God's love.
This is how one act of service can have a really big impact. Now, let's go into story time and see how Jesus went out of his way to serve his disciples.
Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and I have some exciting news for you guys. Well, I thought it was exciting news, but it actually turns out to be terrible news. The news is I have become the new class president for my grade at my school. See, there was nobody who was wanting to be the class president. Nobody was running, and they needed somebody to run, and I was like, well, sure, yeah, I'll run for class president. And I won because nobody was trying to get it besides me. And I got it, and then once I became the class president, I got the list. There's this huge list of stuff that I'm supposed to do now. It's all my responsibilities because I'm the class president. I found out why nobody wanted this job because it comes with a whole lot of work. You see, I've got to go to these meetings, and I've got to come up with ideas for how to make the school better, and I got to meet with my principal, and I got to meet with the other class presidents and the whole student council, and I got to have all these meetings, and I got to do all this stuff. And I thought being the class president meant I would just, stand up on the stage every once in a while in General Assembly, and maybe people would clap for me or something, and maybe I'd get to go first in the lunch line. But no, this comes with a lot of work, and I was seriously thinking about stepping down because I'm not interested in all that extra work. I kind of just wanted to be important. There's this verse in the Bible where the disciples, Jesus' 12 disciples, they were kind of hassling him because they wanted to see which one of them was going to be the best disciple, and they wanted Jesus to settle the bet or whatever, to tell them which one of them was the best. And he said to them, whichever of you wants to be first must be last. He told them that if they wanted to be great, that they needed to be the servant of all. And here's the thing, is Jesus is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He's God's son. He is God. He didn't come to the earth to be served by people. He didn't come to the earth to get, a round of applause or be first in the lunch line. No, he came to save us from our sins. And on top of that, he did all kinds of other things to serve other people. Like he washed people's feet, nasty, muddy, gunky feet. And he told his disciples that the first will be last. That if they wanted to be the best, they needed to be the servant of everybody. And so, you know what? I don't think I am going to step down from this job of class president. I'm going to stick it out. Because you know what? I was looking through the binder of all the things I got to do, and I think there's a lot of good I can do for my class. It's going to be a lot of work, but I really think I can be a help. And so my challenge to you guys today is that you and I would follow Jesus' example and that we would serve other people. And we wouldn't just be looking to, be served ourselves, but that we would look for ways that we can serve others, that we can make other people's lives better, and we can help make the world a better place. Jesus set the perfect example of service for you and for me. So let's follow that example and put the needs of other people first.
Wow, so even Jesus found ways to serve the people that he was actually leading. How amazing is that? So we should try our best to be like Jesus and serve the people around us.
Alright, you guys, it's memory verse time. So get up out of your seat, stretch your around, let's have some fun. For this first one, just watch us, and you'll be able to join in on the second turn.
And our memory verse for today comes from 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. And so you guys watch us and then join in. As each of us receives good gifts, we must use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's grace. Are you ready? Join in. As each of us has received a gift, we must use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's grace. Great job, you guys. And thank you so much for joining us today. Your homework for this week will be to find someone who you can serve. Comment down below how you'll be serving your loved ones this week.
Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Again, my name is Preston.
I'm Signora.
And we'll see you next week.